How do you decide how to choose the right topic to start a membership about? It's not about just finding the hottest trends or trying to figure out which subject, which topic is going to make you the most money. There are some key criteria and key aspects to a topic that will make it the right fit for a membership. And we're going to dive into what those are in just a sec.
You're listening to the Membership Guys podcast, bringing you proven, practical tips and advice from the leading experts on growing a successful membership business each and every week. And now, here's your host, Mike Morrison.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 327 of the Membership Guys podcast. I'm your host, Mike Morrison. Thank you so much for joining me this week. In today's episode, we're talking about how to choose the right topic for your membership. Obviously, having the right subject, the right idea of what to start a membership around is fundamental to everything else you do thereafter. If you make the wrong decision about your membership topic, then that pretty much means that anything else you do is built on a pretty unstable foundation. If you get the topic choice wrong, if you pursue the wrong idea, then you're not really going to get very far. So what we've done for today's episode is we've actually given you a little sneak peek, a little preview of a lesson from our brand new membership roadmap course that we just rolled out inside Membership Academy. And this is one of the earliest lessons within the roadmap in which we really dive in to what makes for a good topic for your membership so you can ensure that your whole business idea starts off with a solid premise. So we're going to jump in to the audio from that lesson. Now, of course, because this comes from the Membership Academy course, you might hear some mention to a workbook and to additional resources. If you are a member of Membership Academy, then of course you'll find all those by going to membershipacademy.com/roadmap. You can access the full roadmap there. If you're not a member, then this is one of the many, many reasons to become a member. Head over to membershipacademy.com. All right. With no further ado, we're going to jump right in to how to choose the right topic for your membership. So first things first, what is your topic? What is your membership even about? Who will it serve? Which industry will you be operating in? Which market? Which segment of that market? Now, some of you may think that this is a strange question to ask because most people who are coming into this process of creating a membership know that they want to start a fitness membership, a website design membership, a life coaching membership, an art membership. You already come into this process knowing who you want to serve. However, some people might have 2 or 3 different potential topics that they could start a membership about. Or maybe they just know that they want to have a membership, but they're not really sure what it'll be all about. Whichever one of those people you are, it's important that you pick the right topic for your membership. Now, back in the early days of the internet, it was a bit like the Wild West. It was a gold rush where all you had to do was jump on the latest hot trend, quickly throw a few web pages together with some ads or a threadbare PDF for sale, and then sit back and wait for the cash to roll in. That's why pretty much every internet marketer who was doing business back in the early 2000s at one point or another will have had a website selling mobile phone ringtones. It was one of the hottest trends of the early days of online business. But this approach of just jumping on the latest hot trend simply will not work in the world of online memberships. You can't just pick out a hot topic and then be assured that your membership will be successful. To really succeed in the current world of online memberships, your topic should be one where you have expertise and experience. So most online memberships will involve tapping into your knowledge, skills, experience, and expertise to help someone accomplish something, to learn something, to make progress towards a specific goal, result, or outcome. And so your membership topic should be one in which you have pedigree, a specific skill set, a proven track record of helping people to get results. Now, that doesn't mean you have to be at the absolute tip top of your industry before you can start a membership, but you need to know what you're talking about and you need to be able to impart that valuable knowledge that you have onto others. Or, if you're wanting to start a membership around a topic in which you don't have that experience and expertise, then ideally, you'd look to either partner with someone who does have the experience and expertise required. So they bring the smarts, you run the membership. Another alternative would be to play the role of host, where you actually bring in a number of guest experts to do the teaching. Even then, you'd ideally still have a base level of knowledge of the topic, otherwise you could be facing an uphill battle. So whether it's you or whether it's someone else in the mix, somebody needs to be bringing experience and expertise to the table. A great membership topic also needs to be evergreen. So this means that it's continually relevant over the long term. It doesn't become outdated, it doesn't outlive its usefulness. And that means two things. First of all, your topic should address a long-term need. If your idea is to help people pass their driving test, then obviously that's a very finite topic. It's kind of one and done. There's no real longevity to it. Once someone's passed their driving test, they're not going to keep taking that test over and over for months and years to come. So your membership instantly becomes irrelevant once someone has achieved that goal. It outlives its usefulness. So your topic needs to address a long-term need first of all. Secondly, it also needs to have that longevity as a subject, meaning that it's not something that's a flash in the pan or a fad that will fizzle out and become outdated. We all remember that one week in 2017 where everyone was obsessed with fidget spinners, right? Maybe you managed to erase it from your memory. I'd bet even money that at least one person started a Fidget Spinners Academy, an online membership dedicated to fidget spinning. I'd also bet it's not around anymore. So your topic cannot be a passing fad. It needs evergreen appeal. And finally, your topic needs to be one that fills you with enthusiasm. Memberships are all about the long game. If you're successful, you'll be doing this for years to come, meaning you'll be talking about this topic, creating content about this topic, engaging in community discussions about this topic day in, day out for 5, 10, 15 years or more, until you're old and grey, or older and greyer. To some people, that might sound like absolute hell, in which case you might want to rethink your topic. But to others, this will sound like a dream. This will sound incredible. If you've got a real passion and enthusiasm for your topic, then the idea that you get to eat, sleep, and breathe this subject day in, day out for years to come will be absolute perfection. As Confucius said, if you choose a job you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. Now, of course, you can still make it work if your membership topic doesn't tick all 4 of these boxes. But if it doesn't tick any of them, then a rethink is definitely in order. So, at a basic level, your topic should have these 4 ingredients. It's a one in which you can demonstrate expertise, where you have experience, where the subject matter is evergreen, and it's one that fills you with enthusiasm. And in a perfect world, there are a few more things that will really solidify your choice of membership topic if you're struggling to choose what to focus on. Ideally, you'll already be creating content about your topic. Whether it's publishing a blog, producing a podcast, creating YouTube videos, ideally you're already putting something out there, as this gives you a bit of a leg up since you'll already have that body of work out in the public realm to demonstrate your expertise. Again, ideally you will also already have a following of people who are interested in this topic. It doesn't need to be huge. Remember how we talked about the 1,000 true fans principle back in stage 1. And remember, it's not even about that number. You don't need precisely 1,000 people for your topic to be an ideal choice in terms of how many people are following you. It's more about demonstrating the order of magnitude to show that it's possible to start on a path to success with a relatively modest audience size. Now, we do generally find that having around 300 to 500 email subscribers tends to be the sweet spot, However, if you're not publishing content and you don't have much of a following to speak of, then you've already likely to have started implementing the tips that we shared in the pit stop before stage 2 to help you to accelerate your audience growth and get things moving on both of those fronts. Again, ideally, there should already be an established buying market for products and services about this topic. Maybe you're selling these yourself. Perhaps you already have clients who come to you for one-on-one services or other products that you have. But if not, then you should be very easily able to find other people who are selling into this market. A huge mistake that people make is thinking that a total lack of competitors is a positive sign. More often than not, it's actually the opposite. And finally, in an ideal world, your topic should really be something specific, something niche, as opposed to something generic. Generic memberships can be a really hard sell, so ideally, you're going to be drilling a little deeper down into your subject area to focus on something specific. And we have resources in the workbook for this lesson that will help give you a bit of guidance on that front. So as I mentioned at the start of this lesson, chances are you likely already had an idea of what the topic of your membership is going to be. However, hopefully you've now been able to really crystallize this based on those key attributes that make for a great membership idea. All right, so hopefully now you have a better idea about what makes for a good subject, a good topic idea for a membership and the sort of things you really need to be thinking about. It's not just about jumping on a hot new trend. It's not just about trying to figure out, okay, what sort of membership ideas are making the most money these days. It's about really, really thinking through what you bring to the table, what opportunities exist, and what the long-term implication of your membership topic choice will be. And as mentioned, this is taken from the Membership Roadmap course that we recently improved, we recently revamped inside Membership Academy. If you've been a member before and you've not seen the new roadmap, this is going to blow you away because it is such a massive upgrade on the previous versions, if I may say so myself. We put a heck of a lot of work into this to make it the ultimate course for starting and launching a membership business. It truly needs to be seen to be appreciated, and hopefully a little sample from today has helped you to get just a taste of what is in store. Now, if you've not been a member of Membership Academy, if you're thinking of starting a new membership site, or if you want to reevaluate the membership you already have from the ground up to ensure that you've got everything in place, then the Membership Roadmap course is absolutely essential. First of all, it's included as part of Membership Academy. It's not an upsell. It's not an extra. You still get all the amazing things in the Academy in addition to this epic Membership Roadmap course. And unlike a lot of courses about memberships, we're not just teaching you some theory or sharing some novel little ideas or just endless stories after stories after stories with no actual implementable information. This is a course where you implement as you go, where we teach you what you should know and what you should do, not all the different things that you could do. The goal of this course isn't to just load you with information and load you with knowledge about memberships. It's to give you exactly what you need, to tell you exactly what to do, and to implement as you work along this course. When you finish the Membership Roadmap course, you will have launched your membership. You'll have your sales funnel in place. You'll have retention mechanisms in place, new member onboarding. Your website will be built, and you will have launched. You won't have just absorbed some info that you hope you'll remember when you then go off to build your membership later. You will build your membership and you will launch it as you work through the roadmap. That's what it's all about. So if you've not been a member of Membership Academy and you're considering starting a new membership or reevaluating your existing one, this is as good a reason as any to join membershipacademy.com. And if you've previously been a member, then this is a perfect time to come back and check out the brand new membership roadmap course. All right, that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you found it useful. Hopefully, if you are in that initial brainstorming, initial idea phase of trying to figure out what your membership should be about, then today's episode has helped give you a bit of clarity on what makes for the right sort of topic to build your membership based around. That is it from me. I'll be back again next week with another installment of the Membership Guys podcast.